Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is Hopeful Chewbacca back at the Church of Chewbacca, and today we're going to go over the 8th inning showdown. This is going to be the tutorial video for that. What I'm going to do first is we're going to go in here, we're going to draft the team. I'm going to tell you guys who I would select in the first couple of rounds, which are always going to be the same, as well as during this draft, I'm going to give you some suggestions about what you guys should draft whenever you're picking these players and what you should look for while drafting. Hopefully that'll help you guys out in the initial draft for this showdown. As well as at the end of the showdown, I will go back over my roster and show you some guys I have picked up along the way and why I chose those players. Before we get into this tutorial video, please hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, comment down below about what you guys think about this 8th inning showdown, as well as hit the notification bell so you know whenever I'm uploading more videos. Let's get into going over this 8th inning showdown. So in the first round, you're always going to have Cobb, Edwin Rodriguez, Clayton Kershaw, and another diamond that is going to be a 97 overall or higher. This time we drew Dave Parker. In this round, unless you get a Mickey Mantle or Babe Ruth or somebody like this, I would always pick Cobb. The dude has wheels so you can steal with him, and he has max contact and 90 power from each side. Absolute monster. On top of that, I would maybe just pick Cobb anyways because he might be the best left-handed hitter in the game. You'll have to listen to the true review to see what I think about the Cobb fully whenever that comes out shortly. In the next round, you're going to always have Mitch Keller, Ian Anderson, Sean Murphy, and a random 92 to 96 overall card here. This time we got Ramon Laureano. I think I'm going to pick the Sean Murphy here instead of Laureano because they have similar statistics, but we do know that Clayton Kershaw is the final boss, so we're going to pick Sean Murphy because he has better power and contact versus lefties than Laureano does. In this next round, it looks like they're going to give you a gold round early here. And out of these 4 cards, Ozzie Albies probably hits the lefty the best. Tavares and Jones are not bad options, but I'm going to have to go with Albies here. The next round, we have Matt Olson, who would be nasty if it wasn't Kershaw at the end. You're going to have to pick Goldschmidt in this situation. As you can see, he mashes the lefties the best out of everybody, just looking at the statistics a little bit here. In the next round, it looks like we have a silver, and Howie Kendrick is playing up. He is not playing up versus lefties, but he hits lefties pretty well. I think he's probably the best option unless Will Smith is not playing up against lefties. So we're going to have to go with Howie Kendrick here. Remember, if you guys see the up and down arrows, look at their live series, see what they're playing up. We want to get a guy that hits lefties well. Yeah, we're going to have to face some righties in the other showdowns to get to the final showdown, but we're really building our team to face Clayton Kershaw at the end, who is a left-handed pitcher. In the 6th round, it looks like much of the same. I don't know if we're going to need a reliever in any of these. This is the first reliever we've seen. Petit's not that bad of a reliever against the computer. And these other guys are not too impressive against lefties, except for Scope, who actually mashes lefties. I didn't think he hit him these well with his live series card. At 86 contact and 70 power, you got to pick this guy up. For the next one, my man, Jock Pedersen. I always love picking this guy, but is not the guy this time around. And neither is Bell. This is a hard one here, guys. I think we're going to go with Josh Bell. I think he has the best numbers against both sides of the plate here. So we'll probably go with Bell. Even though Jock Pedersen's definitely... we'll go with Bell. Oh, they give us the surprise later in the game, Diamond. I did not expect this. I don't know if you want... So here's the thing. Is Edwin Rios absolutely mashes... Jason Kendall's another guy that hits the ball very well for me. He plays way above his attributes, in my opinion. I think Klesko and Garrett Anderson are out here. I just don't know if we should go Rios or Kendall. I'm going to go Rios. I haven't played with this Rios too much. He's a left-handed stick, but he has tremendous power numbers. And we're playing this stuff on veteran. I'm pretty sure, like I said, I haven't gone through the entire showdown yet. This is the initial draft for me as well. But normally we play these on veterans, so I'm going to pick Edwin Rios because I think with that power, he's going to come in clutch.
We got him.
Then we get a bronze round here. I don't know who to pick. I guess this Will Craig's decent against lefties. The other guys really aren't. So we'll go with Will Craig. That round's kind of a throwaway. For these, we don't have any great ones. We'll go with Off the Radar. and then we'll go inner piece. Make sure if it's down the middle, you get a boost. So guys, that's the initial draft. There's that surprise diamond round. Don't forget about that. I'll make sure I mention it again at the end of the video. That's how I drafted my team. You want to look for guys with a lot of power, guys that have good pop against lefties. And we'll go over each mini mission here. And with going over each mini mission as well as the showdowns, I think it'll really help you guys out. I'll break it down fully. We'll get into which pitchers you're facing, who you're facing in the lineup, and I'll give you guys some advice about it. All right, boys, we are back. I've gone through the showdown. I'm going to go over each of the mini missions as well as go over my squad at the end here to show you what it is looking like and the guys that you could possibly pick up by going through these missions. So for the first mini mission, we have the Terrifying Tigers. What this is with a 1-run lead in the bottom of the ninth, you have to face the Tigers lineup of Prime Ty Cobb, face of the franchise, Al Kaline, and then you have to face, I believe it's a Prime Miguel Cabrera, but it's his 94 overall Miguel Cabrera card. And then if you don't get these three out right away, the fourth guy you have to face is Daz Cameron, and the fifth guy you would have to face, if it gets that far, is the Central Series Alan Trammell. So those are the 5 guys the most you could face. You're going to be using your closing pitcher. It's on rookie, and you'll probably only have a common closer. But as I did the initial draft, I said there was that Petit. Maybe we should pick him because you might need pitching. I'd recommend picking a closer or relief pitcher in the initial draft if it's in the silver round, because you're going to replace all those guys anyways throughout this. So it'll probably be worth picking up the relief pitcher, especially if you struggle with pitching. In the next mini mission, we have MV Kershaw. Essentially, this is a play on words from Kershaw winning the MVP in 2014, as well as winning the Cy Young. In the 8th inning, the game is tied 3-3. You have to face 2014 Cy Young version of Clayton Kershaw, and you have to beat the Dodgers. They have like a super stacked team. There's like Jackie Robinson and all of their best cards in the game so far. You can't let up a run while doing this. It is also on rookie. You get one final showdown run. The next mini mission is Pudge Says I Do. Essentially, Pudge went into the big leagues as well as got married on the same day. And in his stat line, he had a hit and a run. So you have to tally 1 hit and 1 run in the same inning. You're going to be facing live series 76 overall Mike Minor. Depending on when you watch this video, he might not be a 76 overall anymore. However, as you guys seen, he just popped on the screen. So that's the card that you're looking at. Whether he becomes a 78 or drops down further, who knows? I know he's having a pretty decent year, so he could get a little bit higher up. Also on rookie, one final showdown run, and you get a show pack if you beat this one. The next mini mission is the Georgia Peach. Within the first 2 innings, you have to tally 2 hits, and this is the Georgia Peach based off of Ty Cobb. That was his nickname. You're going to be facing face of the franchise Matthew Boyd. He's an 86 overall diamond. And it's on rookie difficulty. You get one final showdown run and another show pack. The next mini mission is Murph's Future is Bright. Essentially, this is about Sean Murphy, Future Stars card. And you have to tally 4 total bases in 2 innings without allowing 2 runs against the Oakland Athletics. And Sean Manaea live series is pitching on the mound. I believe he's a 78 or 76 overall. Another guy that's a left-handed pitcher. A lot of these pitchers you're going to face are going to be lefties. That's why I'm putting up the card art while I'm going through these so you can see the pitcher. I'm sure from the card you guys can tell whether he throws left or right-handed. If you have any questions and the description is not enough, let me know in the comments down below. I'm more than happy to help and explain the mission even in further detail if you guys need it. Like I said before, I'm here to help you guys out, especially in these tutorials. Once you completed the first 5 mini missions, you have to face the first showdown, which is against Mitch Keller, who's a prospect for the Pittsburgh Pirates. But this isn't his prospect card. This is going to be his Future Stars card because he's one of the henchmen in the 8th inning program. And entering the game with a 3-0 count, and you're entering with your leadoff batter. The bases are loaded, and you have to score 3 runs total. Once you beat this Mitch Keller, you get a goal player. It's on veteran. He does throw a fastball that's pretty hard, but he seems to just throw that and only that pitch. He didn't throw anything else to me. I beat him pretty easily. I think I maybe needed to use one of the 8 outs that they give you. Pretty easy showdown in my personal opinion. He doesn't have anything that's super nasty when it comes to pitching. After you complete that showdown, you're going to go to the next mini mission, which is Ian Keju. And essentially, they've wrote this script wrong. It says in the minor leagues in 2019, Sean Murphy struck out 172 batters. He's a catcher. He's not Ian Anderson. Essentially, you're going to be facing future stars Ian Anderson, who's a Braves prospect in real life. And you have to tally 1 hit in the first inning. He's a right-handed pitcher. He throws pretty hard. You'll see him in a little bit in the second-to-last showdown here that you play right before Kershaw. This is on veteran. You get 2 final showdown runs. The next mini-mission is Kells Bells. This is based off of Mitch Keller. You've already faced him in the showdown, so you could kind of see how he pitches. But you're not facing him as a pitcher. He started out his career striking a guy out. So you're going to face the Pittsburgh Pirates, 88 overall, Bill Mazeroski, and you have to strike him out with your starting pitcher. You don't really get a chance to ever pick a starting pitcher that isn't a diamond, and I would not recommend doing that. You're going to need the diamond hitters for facing Kershaw. So it kind of stinks that you got to face Bill Mazeroski with a common. I got him to a 3-2 count, and then he pounded my slider for a double. Pretty disappointing. If you do beat it, you get 2 final showdown runs. It's only on veteran and a showdown pack. Very quick mission. I do like that, even though it's a little bit of a tricky one. The next mini mission is Blood Type Goat. This is based off of Pudge. And with your showdown squad, you have to tally 3 hits, including a home run without giving up 2 runs in 3 innings. Once again, you get to face live series Mike Minor down in Texas. And honestly, I thought this mission was going to be pretty hard. I said, you got to hit a home run. Well, you know what? Edwin Rios, first pitch, fastball up and in. My man goes Yahtzee. That's how I got it done. I do think this is probably one of the harder missions out of all the mini missions. Some of the other ones I missed early on was bad pitching. I think the Bill Mazeroski and having to go with your starting pitcher, the last mini mission went over, is kind of screwy. But really, to have to hit a home run is kind of a pain in the butt, if I have to be honest. But if you do complete it, you're going to get 2 final showdown runs, and it's on veteran. The next mini mission is King Cobb. With your showdown squad, you're going to have to tally 2 runs and 2 hits without giving up 2 runs. And you're facing prospect Matt Manning. And it's his prospect card. It's 86 overall. He's a right-handed pitcher. And you have to, like I said, get 2 hits, 2 runs. Don't allow 2 runs in 2 innings. It's on veteran, 2 final showdown runs, and you get a show pack. This Manning's, all his pitches are about the same speed. He throws about 96 and 97. And then I believe his slowest pitch goes about 85, and that's his changeup. He does have a slider as well. He's not too hard to hit. Focus on him throwing the ball up in the zone and drive those, as always. When you're facing the computer, look for fastballs up in the zone. They're eventually going to throw one up in the zone, and that's when you guys capitalize. In the next mini mission, we got 41 straight. This is based off of Clayton Kershaw throwing a stretch of 41 consecutive innings without allowing a run, which is one of the reasons why he not only won the Cy Young in 2014, but was actually the MVP in the National League. You have to face the Cy Young, Clayton Kershaw, and you have to tally 1 run in 1 inning. You start off with your leadoff hitter, and it's not too bad of a mission, but it can be a little bit tricky. Once again, Edwin Rios with that leadoff home run made it super easy for me. What I'm trying to get at is whenever we're going over the rosters here in a second, I'm going to say it probably about 5 more times. Pick tops now Edwin Rios if you have a chance. The dude is an absolute monster. I don't care if he's left-handed or not. He bangs the baseball. After you've done all this, this is really optional to you guys, this one right here. This is a showdown versus Ian Anderson. You have a man on first and third, which will be the pitcher as in your 9 spot. And then your leadoff batter will be on first base. You start with your second hitter in the lineup. You have to face the future star Ian Anderson down 4 with 13 outs. So you have to score 5 runs with 13 outs. It can be a little bit tricky. But if you do complete this, only on veteran, you get 2 balling as a habit packs, which is guaranteed at least 2,000 stubs minimum if you pull a gold and quick sell them. You could get a lot more out of those balling as a habit packs. They're pretty decent packs. On top of that, you get 1,000 subs and 2,000 XP. The big kicker here, and why it's kind of a risk or reward of whether you want to do it or not, is if you didn't have the best run, you can get 2 more diamond batters that are absolute studs. They seem to be 95 plus. I will tell you the 2 guys I got when I go to my management lineup. And then you get a diamond perk as well. So it's definitely a lot of extra things to face Kershaw at the end. Then at the end of the run, you're going to face the final showdown versus the Dodgers, a.k.a. you're going to face the Cy Young Clayton Kershaw, 99 overall, who is one of the 8th inning bosses. You have 20 outs, and it's whatever your runs are. In this case, I got 9, so I got to score 6 runs and 20 outs. And you'll get a headliners bundle, so 2 packs from sets 1 through 31, 1,500 subs and 3,000 XP. let's go and look and see what the squad looks like at the end here. So we're looking at the squad here, and we got a lot of diamonds. That's what we like to see. I did complete that one. So in these last two, when I said that was a reward thing, they gave me Pudge and they gave me Torrey Hunter. These dudes both bang left-handed pitching, and Clayton Kershaw is a left-handed pitcher. I'm not saying to do it. The showdown versus Ian Anderson is really up to you. I didn't have a problem hitting him. He does throw his fastball high, but you have to be able to hit a hard fastball. He does not throw the ball soft. He does not throw a lot of off-speed stuff. If you cannot hit a up and in fastball or up and out fastball or up center fastball that well, I don't know if I'd recommend playing the Ian Anderson. If you have a score of 11 to 15 or higher, do not play the Ian Anderson. It is not worth it. I played it because I wanted to see exactly what you're facing for you guys so I can let you know about it, as well as I did not do very well on my showdown run. Not in that, like I said, 11 plus runs, I wouldn't do the Ian Anderson. But I wanted to make sure I had enough diamonds, and I did hit the jackpot with those two. But looking at the rest of the lineup, I had Edwin Rios, Cobb, Jorge Mateo was one of the diamonds I picked up on the run. The reason I like Jorge Mateo, he doesn't hit righties very well, but he's fast at 99 speed, and he does hit lefties well. 96 contact, 82 power. I recommend picking him up. I've told you guys kind of how to do the steal thing before. If you need more explanation, let me know. I can write it down in the comments for you. But essentially, if you wait till the pitcher is set, you hold R2, and then you can take two leads and you hit L2 to steal, let go of R2. A guy that's as fast as Mateo is with 99 speed and 98 stealing is going to steal second and third base for you every single time you do that. You just have to make sure when you hit R2 that the pitcher is set or he will pick you off. On top of that, Sean Murphy was in the original draft. This dude literally was the reason that I completed most of the missions. He gets a hit like every time. He has a super glitchy swing. Doing this showdown has made me think about just picking him up as a backup catcher, or if my catchers are struggling, picking him up as a card to play with him, like on my God squad, because I really like his swing. He's great defensively. He's pretty well-rounded righties and lefties. I really like this card. I'm just being honest here. Then Justin Turner mashes lefties. We all know that. I've hyped up Justin Turner enough on my channel and how glitchy of a swing he has. Paul Goldschmidt, another lefty killer. These are two golds I picked up on my run. Andrew McCutcheon, Jonathan Scope, Ozzie Albies. Doesn't really need him for this Kershaw, but he is 73 speed, so we're going to leave him on the bench to pinch run. Josh Bell, another guy I probably won't use at all, but he's one of my better options. And then Jamani Jones is just there to be a pinch runner. The guys that are like on my bench, like off my roster, Gavin Lux is pretty decent. This Miguel Cabrera is playing up right now. Then Jock Pedersen is one of my favorite players, one of the best swings in the game. So that's why I picked him up early on. The Howie Kendrick was just a throw-in silver that was just the best guy in the round in the initial draft. So that's what I would recommend. As for pitchers, I didn't pick up any pitchers. It was a little bit rough going. As I mentioned already in the initial draft, maybe pick a relief pitcher if you see one open and the other silvers aren't that great, because you'll pick up more than enough batters on your run here. But to pitch with Michael Blasick or whoever you're going to get just was not the easiest. Also, this Matt Shoemaker stinks. I didn't see any better options, but he's god-awful. He's just bad. And that made it a little bit harder too. But going back to the squad, what guy did I mention? What guy do I need you to pick up? This Edwin Rios. Look at the power numbers. He absolutely hits the ball well. This guy is a must-get on this showdown run, and I'll make sure I put that in the description below. But just in case you guys didn't know what the card looked like, it looks like this. It's sideways. He hit a first leadoff two-run home run in Major League history. I don't even know how that happens, but he did it. I don't know how you get a leadoff two-run home run, and I don't even know how that happens. I'd have to go back and look at it. But either way, dude mashes and rakes. Guys, that's going to wrap up this 8th inning showdown tutorial. I hope it helped you guys out. If you have any questions, please ask me in the comments down below. I'm here to help you guys. Don't forget to like and share this video. You guys have a great day and be safe.